So Stuart, while you're working away here, I just wanted to chat to you a little bit more about how you paint, what your sort of style is. Everyone's got their own particular choice of painting method, and just talk me through a little bit of that.
Well, I guess my interest really is in drawing and the tightness of the representation. So I tend to start with a very, very tight drawing, and then when I work into it, I'm still drawing. Even with the brush, I tend to be still drawing. So it's not so much, I'm not a big, broad painter. So it all goes very, very tight. And the brushes do start off quite big, but by the time I finish, they're very tiny little.
You get really down. Do you get
one here, which is all I end up with.
You're getting very fine.
I'm painting, but I am still drawing. Each leaf has to be almost drawn on with the paintbrush.
Were you a draftsman in a former life? Is that why the
always drawn? It's always drawing that's interested me, and at school and at college, it's always the drawing. And before painting, really, at college, I was always in the life class drawing away. Other people would have their paints out, but I'd be with charcoal or pencil.
The old pencils.
Yeah.
So are all these prepared with a pencil? There'd be a pencil drawing underneath.
Yes.
You start from.
Yes,
work
definitely.
Up. Yeah.
I mean, actually, when I'm getting towards the end of a painting, I'm really working on the next one. And I've got the pencil and paper out, and I'm sketching out ideas for the next composition.
Yeah.
And then when I finish that painting, setting up the next composition.
And what kind of colours do you always use? Have you got a set range of things? Do you have a green? I see on there.
I don't deliberately, but I do have my palette laid out exactly the same every time.
Yeah. So you always work left to right, same set of colours.
Yeah, and always in the same order. And I might stick in a few extra reds if I've got a red subject. Sometimes.
So sometimes like your scissors and
strawberries.
Things like that. Strawberries.
Yeah, I have to have special reds. And a few different greens.
And have you got a favourite few colours that you always mix up? So I see
the
quite a lot.
The violet, it just comes into everything. I mean, that has such a good effect especially on sort of violet and yellow ochre produces a nice sort of warm
shadow,
sort of
the shading.
Colour.
Yeah. So for those backgrounds, and to get the background colour right, that's where you're using that.
I do have favourite combinations. That's very true.
That's quite fun, isn't it? And is this a favourite combination corner? I suppose would that be right? That would be depending on what you're painting.
Yeah, I try and keep a palette going for a couple of days. So I might try and restrict myself to one corner, and then on the next day I'm working on the next corner. So I have to know it's fresh paint. I don't want to start trying to work up.
Otherwise, what would happen? You get
when it comes up in flakes. You have to be careful.
Yeah.
So I do like to have fresh paint.
Panel. Yeah.
No,
that's
fantastic.
Right.
Yeah.
So talk me through a few of these.
Well, I start off with my yellows. I start off with white, Naples yellow, yellow ochre, lemon yellow, the cadmium yellows, alizarin crimson. Then my browns, burnt sienna, burnt umber.
A bit of Van Dyke.
Yeah, that's ultramarine. Well, that's it's burnt umber, but similar to a Van Dyke brown. Same thing. Yeah, has the same effect. I don't use black, but I use a combination of brown and blue. Ultramarine and burnt umber produces a nice brown.
Nice brown.
Add nice black, and you can sort of warm it or cool it as well for shadows. Depending on how much blue or brown you put in.
And I suppose actually you need a few greens because you do use a lot of green with the herbs.
For my herb paintings,
Then you actually need to have some greens that you're using to then mix up your own details and your own levels of different colour with that.
Yeah, I mean I've usually got an extra couple of greens on there, but the subject I'm doing today is not a lot of green. It's more the yellows and the neutral colours.
Fantastic, Stuart. Well, thank you for that. That's fantastic. I'm sure it's a great insight into how you approach painting in detail.
Yeah, thank you.